Hey Pokemon Masters! So in this video guys, we're going to be doing another history of video. Doing some PokeCard facts here about the Pokemon Starter gift set. So what is the Pokemon gift set? What comes in it? What are some cool facts about it? But there's some really cool things about this set. And if you have one of them right now, especially if you have one sealed, these things are worth a lot of money. And let me kind of explain why here. So first up, let's open up this bad boy and kind of go through everything that's in it. Comes with your fancy, normal advertisements here. And in this particular one, we talk about jungle set here, and that's what's included in this set here. So when you open it up, you have your advertisements, and then you also have a game mat. Now the game mat may not be, up to date with current gameplay, but this was really cool during the time. I'm gonna take a moment here, guys, just to pause the video and then to, show you what this looks like all blown up, because I can't really fit this all on one screen with my camera. So, beyond this, you got some other really cool things in here. Okay, so this isn't complete, and there's a couple of reasons why, but I'll get back to that in a second here. One of the cool things that this set does come with, if it wants to come out, I may not want to try to pull it out here, but get that really cool custom Eevee Coin here, which I thought was really cool. But, so as we see here, we come with two things here. So let's break this down. So, really quickly, did get the Eevee Coin out so you can get kind of a good look at it. I really love these coins. I also have a few other ones. I might share those in other videos. But yeah, really cool Eevee Coin here. So kind of breaking down. First thing comes within the gift starter set here is going to be just this 2-player starter deck. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just flash up on the screen here. And you can see here, this is the deck list here of this 2-player starter set. Now this is a 2-player starter set because those 60 cards included in this set can be divvied up into two different decks. You have your fighting deck and then you have your fire deck. But you can also just put them together and you get your 60 card deck. Now the thing is, you still would need to take out one of those cards to go ahead and then bring out this still sealed first edition Machamp holographic. Now the really cool thing, I talked about this in the previous video, but the only way to get your first edition Machamp was to get the 2-player starter deck. And this came in two variations. You can get first edition or first edition shadowless. There was no unlimited version of Machamp cards, so every Machamp you find is going to be first edition. If we were to take, your box here, so do a little bit of an unboxing here, and we can see what came with this set here. So you get this is version 2 rulebook here. So obviously this came out a little bit later, so there's an updated rule version here. In addition to that, you also had another handout here, which was just your starter rules. And this kind of just went through the starter deck and kind of just explained some things about how to play the game, and get you started here. Then you also got your 10 damage counters, which mine are still sealed with this pack here, which are pretty cool. I have a bunch of these laying around, not sealed, but yeah. And then lastly, this is not factory sealed. I sealed it back up again just to keep these cards nice and safe, but your original deck. But again, deck list on the screen here, you can see all the cards that are in this deck and how it splits up here. Typically, you would still need to take out one card to throw in the Machamp here. But yeah, so let's move on to what else came in the deck. So, another thing that came in the deck, or it came in this gift box, was one sealed jungle booster pack here. So this isn't the one that came in this pack. This is a long crimp here, non-first edition. And in the pack, you'd expect to see short crimp here, jungle booster pack. This one's, the glare is really bad here because it's in its fancy packaging here, because I haven't set this to be graded yet. But yeah. So these are really expensive and still very valuable because they have a sealed jungle booster pack in them in addition to everything else. But the really cool thing that I like in this set here is it came with one of two theme decks here. So the one I have here came with our Water Blast here. Okay, so Water Blast is one of our two jungle theme sets or theme decks, and then the other one we could have got was our Power Reserve. So the really cool thing that I want to talk about in this video is these really cool theme decks here. And what makes these so special to me is these are small. These are micro-sized. But as you can see here, this only has room for the decks. It has nothing else in it. So your damage counters, your Vileplume Coin, everything else that came with these decks just wasn't included here. So really quickly, I'm going to throw up on the screen here, guys, what that deck list looks like for Water Blast. So you guys can see what card came in here. And then I'm also going to throw up here the deck list for Power Reserve here. So you can see what cards come in this set. Now, again, what makes these so cool, at least what makes it so cool to me, is these are so tiny. If we see here, next to an actual Power Reserve here, so in its fancy case, you can see how small it is. And you can see how it does not have room for any of those extra stuff. Even on the back of these packs here, you can see most of the writing's still there, but all the stuff that's included here is not. The font's a little bit different, and obviously this giant picture down here isn't included either. And if we move on to moving on to Water Blast here, we had the same issue here. Just it's so much tinier, and the backs are basically the same, kind of talking about the same things, talks about that special holographic you get, but this one doesn't have all that extra graphics on the back of it. But again, if you look at the front, that's the exact same artwork that you're going to see. Artwork on the side's a little bit different here for both these. But again, they're limited on space here. Now, with this gift box, you had one of two options. You can either get the Water Blast or you got the Power Reserve. You didn't get both, unfortunately. I haven't found anything that tells you which one's which based on like the UPC code or anything like that on the packs. It was random. You got one of these or you get one of these, never both. But these gift sets are really cool. The intention here was you got your original 2-player starter deck, and then you have this as your like, hey, let's explore different strategies that you can use in the game. But in reality, I looked at the gift boxes as, no, this is a true 2-player starter pack because you get 2 60-card decks. You have all tools that you need for you and a friend to go ahead, pick up your decks, and go play. Additionally, you had that extra booster pack here of Jungle, which kind of also added something too. You might have got some really cool cards in here. You could have replaced some things, maybe boost up the Water Blast, or even boost up your base set 2-player starter set to make the decks a little more even. Either way, a lot more strategies involved, and I just thought it was really cool. If you guys want me to break down any other older sets or even newer sets, make sure you guys drop it in the comment section. Let me know. But yeah, so let me guys know. What do you think about these super cool, some might even say cute, I wouldn't, deck boxes that came out with these 2 starter decks? Did you guys know about this beforehand? Let me know in the comments, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something new. And until next time, guys, see ya.